I'm going to talk to you now about the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. I have seen all 7 of them and I think that they are absolutely amazing. I love them. Freddy Krueger is super cool, okay? I mean, he's just awesome. I don't want to be killed or anything, but if I were to be killed in my dreams and everything, I would want it to be done by Freddy. Um, the first movie, Nightmare on Elm Street, um, there is the young teenagers, and the main character is Nancy, played by Heather Langenkamp. She did a really great job, and I think that she was very pretty, and I thought she was a very good actress playing Nancy. All the people in the movie were really good with it. And Robert Englund did a great job as Freddy. He was very creepy, very, well, scary. I just loved it. It was great. Um, Seeing Nancy, well, never mind, I'll get to that part in a minute, but Nancy, she was very good, um, and I'm going to talk about Freddy right now, okay? Freddy, he is super cool. I know I said that already, but I just have to re-say it because it's totally true. He's a killer, and he kills in the dreams, and his reason his face is so messed up is because he was burned, because he had been killing the children of Elm Street, and the parents of Elm Street killed him by burning him and all. And very sad, poor Freddy. Anyways, he has the really cool claws, like the glove with the claws and all, and so he does his little scraping and slashing and all, so it's great. All the movies are bloody, and they have a lot of action, and the stories, they're all great. I love them. They're so perfect. Um, in the second movie, there's the, oh wait, spoiler alert for those of you who haven't seen this. Darn. Watch the Freddy movies. They're perfect. You'll love them. Okay, but in the second one, spoiler alert. The boy who's the main boy in the movie, what he does is like Freddy takes over him, so the boy's killing, like so he kills his friends and his gym teacher. The gym teacher's really weird, but oh well. Anyways, it's a great movie, and the woman, well, the young girl who's in it. At first, I thought it was Meryl Streep, but it's not. But the actress, she was very pretty, and I really liked her, and she did a really good job being like a caring girl. Her character is what like all guys would want. Like any guy would want to date her with just because of her personality, and her looks are really good too. So, um, but yes, the boy, he's being taken over by Freddy, and he's killing, and it's all really interesting. There's a really cool pool scene, and oh gosh, just every single killing scene that is in all of the movies is absolutely amazing. And again, very bloody. Love the blood. Um, in the third one, Nancy comes back, and she is a helper in like I guess, I think it would be a psych ward, yeah. And there's this one girl, and it's played by Patricia Arquette, and it's when she was very young, and she did a wonderful job. For those of you who don't know Patricia Arquette, she played in the show Medium, where she's a psychic and all, and she helps with murders and all. Very good. I watched that show too when I was younger. But anyways, in this movie, the third one, it's very good, and there are other teenagers in this ward that Patricia Arquette is in, and they all have dreams about Freddy. And Freddy, for those of you who don't know, Freddy kills in the dreams, and he's like the Dream King, or Dream King Slayer, Slasher, whatever. So he's taken over their dreams, and then we get to see their journey with the dreams. And each kid there has their own little personality. Like there's the girl who's like a punk rocker girl, and then there's the girl who wants to be in Hollywood. And then there's a paralyzed kid, or not paralyzed, yeah, paralyzed. And then a kid who doesn't talk. And then they're kind of quiet and nerdy. And then there's the kids who, or one kid who's like a football guy and strong and all. The killing in that is really nice. Um, anyways, so that movie was really good. It was really, really good. Seeing Patricia Arquette that young, and Nancy coming back, I love that. Heather Langenkamp, she comes back. She's older. She's older Nancy, and she understands what's going on with the kids and why they're there. And she knows about Freddy. She knows Freddy's real because in the first movie, she was the one that had gotten Freddy, and he left her alone, and everything was fixed in that. And I'm not going to tell you like a lot about that. Not with a lot of the movies. I'm going to tell you how they end because, again, this is just like with the Texas Chainsaw movies, that they're classics and you need to watch them. So, anyways, but she comes back and she's helping this doctor that's at the ward who wants to help the kids, and like it goes through the whole journey there, and it's just amazing and really good. I just love it. I love Freddy. He's awesome. Okay, so in the fourth movie, the fourth Nightmare on Elm Street movie, it takes place with the girl who was in the third movie, played by Patricia Arquette. I can't remember the character's name, but she's okay. She lived through that movie. So she's in the fourth movie too, but only a different actress is playing her. And she's back at school, and she's there with her family and everything, and her friends, and it's all cool. She's doing good. So she's alright. There's a lot of cool killing scenes there. Again, bloody. That's one thing you're going to hear from me a lot, is that I like seeing the blood in the movies. I like the bloody, gory stuff. I look back now and I find that amazing because in scary movies before, I would cover my eyes and everything. Like put my hair in front of my face and just be looking because I couldn't handle that. But now I love it. So anyways, but now with the fourth movie, my favorite part was one of the friends of the girl. She has this phobia and hatred of cockroaches, and Freddy knows that. So the girl, she falls asleep, and since Freddy, he's in the dreams and all, she becomes like this big giant cockroach, and it's super creepy, and I love that. It's really fun to see, and I mean, she has all the arms that a cockroach has, and we all know that cockroaches are nasty, and we want to smash them and crush them and kill them and all. So seeing like her like that with that extra limbs and knowing that she's scared of them, and just how that all plays out, it's really cool. And then there's this whole thing that's with that scene of the cockroach, that the main character girl and the guy that she likes, it's like this big time thing, like it's a big circle. Like they're going to the friend's house who's having the cockroach issue, and it's like this big circle. So they get close to her house, and then it like goes back, and then they're in this big circle again. Then eventually, like you see that like 5 or 6 times, and then it's like the girl makes this statement that I think if we've done this before, and then you start to realize that yeah, something's going on here, and then you start piecing it together. When I saw it, I thought something was wrong with the movie, that it was just repeating, so that was kind of iffy. But they were smart about that, and I really enjoyed that. In the fifth movie, there's the woman who has the baby. It's the dream child, and it's like the baby is like, what's the right way to put it? Like, I don't know the right way to put it, but the movie is, there's the action, there's blood. I like the blood. there was one particular part that I found very good with the woman. She's with her boyfriend and they're going to go away, and uh, like the guy, he gets her pregnant, and it's the dream child, and but the dad, he dies, and the way he dies is something that I thought was nice. Well, not sorry, not nice, but I mean enjoyable and fun to see. Seeing people die like that. Uh, don't think I'm all for killing people. I mean, it's just fun to see in the movies. But anyways. But the different ways that they all die in the movie, I like it all. So just seeing everybody dying, that's something I like. I like that now. Seeing people die, I find enjoyable. Freddy is Dead, The Final Nightmare. That's the 6th movie. And it's Freddy's daughter. She's there. I mean, we don't find that out till a little bit later that it's actually his daughter, but it is. It starts out with this boy who thinks that he's Freddy's son, and they take this journey to Elm Street, and they're doing this big search thing, and they wind up at an orphanage, and they find out that it was actually the woman who's being in charge of the kids, that she's actually the daughter of Freddy. And there are these other kids. It's like what is it? Juvie kind of a thing. So all these kids, there's like a girl and some like 2 other boys, and then the kid who doesn't know who he is, who thinks that he's Freddy's son. But so there's that whole thing, and some of them die, some of them don't. I'm not going to tell you who. It was very enjoyable. I recommend that you watch that one. And it kind of gives you this background of Freddy before he was a slasher. So it was fun to watch. The New Nightmare, it's the 7th movie. Heather Langenkamp is there, and she's there as the actress Heather Langenkamp. And it's this whole thing about Freddy being back, and like, how do I put it? Like her son is in the movie, not her real son, but the actor's son. And it was really good because it was fun to see, and then seeing her as Heather, not playing as Nancy. And then there's this whole thing being done about Freddy coming back, and he takes over her. Freddy's there, and he's taking over her dreams and her son. And there's action in it. There's blood, not a lot of blood, but there's still blood. Out of all of them, it was a good movie, and not necessarily my favorite. My favorite one was the first movie, the original one, with Nancy being young. And anyways, with the 7th movie, it was really good. But seriously, I'm not going to ruin all the movies for you. So I definitely recommend that you be watching Nightmare on Elm Street. They're all very fun. There's 7 movies. Watch them all. I still have one more Freddy movie to see, Freddy vs. Jason, but first I have to watch all the Jason movies, and when I do, I will make a video on it. And then when I finally get to see Freddy vs. Jason, I will do a video on it too. So leave me comments about if you have seen the Freddy movies, which ones you've seen, if you like them all, what you liked about them, and just anything about Freddy, because Freddy is awesome. So leave comments. Okay. Oh my God!